ends of Game 3 for these teams in the NBA Cup Tournament group play. That adds an extra level of intensity, doesn't it?
Kevin, it certainly does, especially because one of these teams has much more to lose. At this point, only one of them might be playing to advance in this tournament.
So the New York starting five. Out front, it's Anunoby at the 4 and Towns at the 5. The chosen one out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Here's Kneppel. Brunson covering. 4 on the clock. Towns with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. To Andrews. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. LaMelo Ball picks one up. New York shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the 2-minute game between Brunson and Towns, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
Here's Bridges. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Boy, Bridges using his strength to get the and one to go and igniting his team in the process.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean,
one shot.
He hasn't been as productive as he was last season from there.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. To the inside. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Leaving no doubt on that one. The explosiveness of Towns, really powerful.
Here's Kneppel. Brunson covering. Pass the ball. Here's Bridges. They get it back. Andrews. Nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket. Speedy's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him.
Oh, he just rocked the rim.
Insanity on display right there. Wow. Woo. Nice setup. The offense running through Brunson.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Hornets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Charlotte moving it around. Miller outside. Good on the triple.
They've missed just 1 of 5 shots so far. I like the look of this offense.
Bridges outside. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Oh, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
Here's Drake, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. The chosen one's got 5 points so far. Outside, Ball. Pass to Bridges. Here's Andrews, defended by Towns. The jump hook, again, the Hornets score.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
3 pointers off the mark. Hornets leading by 5. Ball no good.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The shot's good from Brunson.
Creating space with that quick, tight, efficient dribble. Excellent move by Brunson there.
Knocks it loose.
Oh, man.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Save that one. Boys, I'm going to want to see that a few times.
Oh, me too, right? Jaws on the ground all over this building.
I wonder how long he's worked on that. First, you got to think it up. Then, you got to bring it to reality.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. Coach talked about avoiding bumping Brunson on drives. He told me sometimes Jalen moves into defenders, and you can almost pull the chair if you remove yourself. Let him slip his momentum in a direction without allowing him to revert to shooting. We think it can make a difference. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Here's Brunson. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with it.
Miller kicks to Bridges. Another three for Charlotte.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's the chosen one. He's covered by Ball. Here's the chosen one. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Ball, the bounce pass. Here's Andrews. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
As you take a look at Charlotte, they've lost both of their NBA Cup games so far. A rough start.
And the reality is this. I mean, a win tonight and they still might be out. So their NBA Cup hopes look quite slim right now.
And seeing how things are shaking out for New York as well. This is their third group play game. And with a 1-1 record, this is really a must-win contest.
And with this one being on the road, it won't be easy. They're going to have to fight to stay alive in this NBA Cup tournament.
Anunoby passes to Drake. The shot, no good. Good D by Miller. So for New York, their last game a win against the Nets. Pass the ball. Now Kneppel. Brunson covering. Here's Andrews. And takes that one up and powers it through.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long. And that's
the weekend.
teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games. Second, the Knicks.
I mean, they've been impressive on the defensive end, and they may have caught a few teams on off nights, but you've got to give them credit. They've made scoring a chore when you look at their opponents.
With it. Another guy who really kicked it up a notch for them in that game against the Nets. Fires for three. Rebound by Andrews. Charlotte leading by 8. Pass the ball. Here's Knipple. Brunson covering. Left side, ball. Shot clock at 5. Target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Brunson. Softly puts in the border. Brunson's got 8 points.
You know, he's such an unpredictable player because of his change of pace, his great footwork, his deceptive strength. When you least expect it, Brunson hits you with that floater, and you're defenseless against him.
Kept alive. Out to Miller. Pass to Knipple. From deep. It's rebounded by New York.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And talking to Con Knipple, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. Just tell him.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul. He's just very mature and disciplined.
To the middle, Towns with the steal. To the chosen one. Latrey. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Only 1 miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Robinson's checked in for Anunoby. Josh Hart comes in for Bridges. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for the chosen one. White against Brunson. Pass to Knipple. Shot clock at 6. Charlotte needs to get a shot. Off target from outside. Knicks trail by 3. Pulls up. High post. And there's Brunson. That's good. On the assist by Hart.
Josh Hart.
Pass downing for Charlotte. They won that game against the Hawks in Atlanta. It's White on the wing. Brunson covering. And it's White missing. New York's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Larson outside. Pass to Towns. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
the assist.
And the Knicks lead by
Jordan
one.
Clarkson.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Back to White. Lets a floater go. It's rebounded by Towns.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
That one falls for Brunson. Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's given the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch. Well, you have no concerns when he's at the free throw line. Very consistent.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Teammate Josh Hart may call Jalen Brunson the king of New York, but Brunson says, I would never consider myself a face of the franchise, but I'm a leader of this team. That's what I want to do, and I am grateful for the opportunity. I don't take this for granted. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, staying humble. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Let's see what you got. We have a dancer.
It's definitely a priority for their coach, which makes it a priority for the team.
But, Greg, you can throw out all the other stats and rankings. Their scoring is what makes them special, plain and simple. There's 1:17 left to play in the first. Over in the corner, White. Inside. Down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Elevating like a rocket booster. Clarkson likes to get into the paint and finish at the rim.
Pass to Knipple. Shot to stop the run. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here is Robinson. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Brunson, and again it's New York.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
Hornets trail by 4. Now Knipple. He had 25 points last game. Takes a 3, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Well, Knipple projects as an elite shooter whose range and quick release make him a constant threat.
Now here's Brunson. Three-pointer. Here's Robinson. Slam dunk by Robinson.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Miles McBride out there with the chosen one. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Robinson. In at the 5, roaming the paint. White the pass to Andrews. Just 5 on the clock. And he uses the glass on the layup. Speedy's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Hornets. Here's the chosen one. Pipe covering. The chosen one gets the basket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. These high streaks guys don't last minutes. They last days. Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Anunoby passes to Drake. Bombs up there for Robinson. Stolen away. Here's Sawan. Defended by Hart. Pass to White. Now here is Miller. Puts the move on. And it's Miller with the jam.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
Here's Drake. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances.
Well, we have all enjoyed the NBA Cup tournament, and Greg, the double meaning it brings to these games earlier in the season is just terrific.
Yeah, of course, they also count in the regular season standings as well. It allows teams a second trophy to chase, a championship that's a lot earlier in the calendar. And I'm telling you who else benefits, a lot of the young teams, because it puts them in a playoff mindset. I think it's going to help their progression over the course of the season.
Hart, wide open, he fired, and it comes off the front of the rim. Pass to White. Here is Miller. Down low, it's deflected. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. It's Robinson, high post. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Hart. Here's Anunoby. No good from outside. Back to defender off. He did the bump fake, but couldn't knock it down. It's White on the wing. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
And this is running on the floor. It's the number,
get a chance to check out stats for him.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Robinson. Now McBride. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Clark, one thing about Mitchell Robinson, he has got great rim protection, rebounding, and a nice sense on the floor of what to do.
Yeah, he's a big guy that really wreaks havoc on the glass. I mean, his size, jumping ability, and timing, along with his nose for the ball, forget about trying to keep him off the glass. He's getting offensive rebounds, and he's an excellent finisher, rolling out of picks for the lob.
6 to shoot. Stolen by Anunoby. Here's the break. They need this one. It's rebounded by Charlotte. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team. Right, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now. It's blocked.
And it's blocked. Left side Miller. It's rebounded by Anunoby. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. Next up on the docket, the Bucks. In this one, that'll be the first of 2 straight and home.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game. One shot.
On the free throw, no good. You know, Greg, with this being game 3 of the group stage, you have to start looking at how tiebreakers might work for teams that have the same record in group play. I mean, it's fascinating.
And I believe the first tiebreaker is head-to-head record in the group. If that doesn't solve it, a tie then goes down to each team's point differential. So there are a few more tiebreakers after that, but those 2 should take care of almost all ties.
Here's Drake. My goodness. Man. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. And here's White. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight, 3 for 4.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
The Knicks have gotten exactly half their shots good out here in the second, 5 of 10.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
All right, everybody. Now coming over the floor is your scoring squad. Let me hear you make some noise. Attention, everyone. Look who's coming over the floor. It's your opponent's scoring squad.
take a moment to see the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. In third, the Hornets.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
Pass the ball. Shoots it up. And Mikal Bridges pulls it down. New York leading by 3. Here's the chosen one. 23 points in the game. Out to Bridges. Good, and the assist goes to town. Bridges has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Bridges outside. Charlotte moving it around. Drills the three-pointer. Knipple's got 9 points.
How about the response by Knipple there? Love seeing him answer the call with a triple of his own.
Brunson kicks to Towns. Back to Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Bridges outside. Pass the ball. Here's Andrews. By Towns. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. The Hornets have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Team foul. At the line for Charlotte, Andrews.
One shot.
Shooting 1.
So great to be here on the day before Thanksgiving, whetting our appetites with some NBA basketball, Greg. It gets no better than this.
I'll tell you, these teams seem to be really hungry, right? Guys love winning the holiday games. It just makes victory and that turkey tomorrow taste a little bit sweeter.
On the wing, Bridges. A steal. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, the Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open.
Tons of spacing. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Sohan with the ball. He's against Bridges. Ball feeling it out a bit. Bridges outside. For 3. A chosen one with the rebound. The chosen one's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Brunson outside. Pocket 6. The end for Drought. Brunson, no fear down low.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Pass to Andrews. Shoots over Towns. And that one's good. Andrews. Speedy's got it all tied up now for Charlotte. The Knicks have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. In the corner, Sohan with it. Stolen by Knipple. Fast break now for Charlotte. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Brunson takes off. And Miller with the block.
And good length and athleticism give Miller an advantage at the defensive end.
Here's Knipple, defended by Sohan. 6 to shoot. And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Man, how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Runs in the pass to Drake. Takes it from 10. Rebound by Andrews. Here's Charlotte now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not a long match. Drains it from behind the arc.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Break the pass to Towns. New York, no good that time either.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside shots.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove. What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
Steps back, ball with it, now guarded by Towns. Here's the chosen one. 23 points in the game, and the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But great, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hornets ahead as they end the second quarter on a 15-4 run. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and the scoreboard showing a deficit for the New York Knicks.
They're letting that team fire away from deep, and it's not doing them any favors. Something got to change, Jet.
Yeah, hard to win when you're giving guys all day to shoot.
All right, guys, let's swing it over and see what the fans have been posting. 5-Tool Mule wants to know, what's the best gift you've ever received?
I know what kidneys is. Remember the Shaq in the box?
Shaq, he said the best gift, not the worst. I can't even believe they even showed that on TV.
Oh, come on, Kenny. That was the most thoughtful gift you ever got.
I, for one, thought it was very nice, Shaq.
Thank you, Ernie.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. What a game we're seeing from Speedy.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Knicks trail by 5. Knipple and Miller are your wingmen. Bridges out there with Speedy, and it's Ball in at the point. So that's the Hornets 5. Bridges shot. Good.
Bridges showing you the range right there.
Like one of the better two-way wings in the NBA, Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, he's a versatile defender. Has really improved offensively recently, in my estimation. Was second in Defensive Player of the Year voting one time. And over time, like I said, I think he's really added to and rounded out his offensive game.
Outside, Towns. Bridges outside. To the inside. Towns, the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Brunson. Oh, the burst from Brunson.
I love the measured way that Brunson will attack off the bounce. I mean, he's always in control, playing at his own pace, and he's ever a threat to take it all the way.
Here's Andrews. That falls. Nice feet that time from Ball. 30 points for Speedy.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Here's the chosen one. He's covered by Ball. Here's Andrews. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And, you know, for Miller, his passing is probably the most valuable and overlooked part of his game.
The Hornets shoot that fourth attempt at the free throw line right here.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
And, Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Well, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. You need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Anunoby against Bridges. Andrews passes to Bridges. And Bridges jams it in.
And that is why Bridges is considered a premier dunker.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Here's the chosen one. He's got 23.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So far. Well, you look at Speedy, one of the game's best, second in the league.
And, you know, rebounding was a skill that I thought would translate to the NBA for him. We knew he could board with the best of them, and he has not disappointed.
Yeah, rebounding always transfers and translates to the next level. He's been a bull in the china shop, out working, out hustling guys. He's really got terrific instincts to the basketball.
Will it go? The chosen one's shot is off.
And it's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one goes on Anunoby.
You know, one of the things that endeared Miles Bridges to his college coach was he was a superstar in talent, but played with a blue-collar mindset. Two.
First one falls for him.
In addition to being a talented scorer, Bridges also gets a good amount of board work done, too. He's a terrific all-around player.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
Outstanding shooting with the post break, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Knicks trail by 13. In the corner, it's Bridges. Some nice passing by New York here. And the Knicks miss again.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
Bridges outside. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Ball. Tips it. He hangs in there and cashes into the second chance points. Speedy's got 7 points here in this quarter.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Now coming to the floor, your hip-hop crew.
To the skill set and teamwork they've shown offensively.
And I need to mention their second chance points again. Such a hard-working team on the offensive glass. Think of all the points they would have missed out on if not for the effort on the boards. Brunson with it. 18 points for him. Here's the chosen one. Anunoby outside. And he converts the lane.
You got to do way more than that to throw OG off. I mean, he relishes working against contact.
Bridges outside. Pass to Andrews. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by New York. Shoots from 12. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Brunson.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
For 3, Bridges can't hit that one.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. 25 points for the chosen one.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Tell you what, he is a really special passer, LaMelo Ball. His ability to fit all kinds of passes into really small windows, phenomenal.
Pass to the chosen one. Sinks that one from the post. The chosen one's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Here's Knipple. Outside, Ball. Good on the three-point shot. Ball's got 2.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Pass to the chosen one. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Here's Andrews, defended by Towns. And that one's good. Andrews. Speedy's got 39.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take him because he is pedal to the metal right now.
Runs in the pass to Drake. Outside, Towns. Off target from three-point range.
They have been more dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this deep lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Brunson. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. Hornets leading by 12. Outside, Ball. Here's Knipple. That follows. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Pass to Bridges. And here's Brunson. Knipple with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Bridges misses. Knicks trail by 15. Anunoby passes to Drake. Outside, Towns. Drains the three-pointer. Towns has got 9.
Not much you can do to stop his J when Towns gets into the rhythm.
Charlotte's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Take a look at the Knicks. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot. And of course, the Hornets, a couple spots below.
And checking out Charlotte, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
And Bridges is a crafty player. Knows how to draw whistles and get to that line.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Hornets?
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
And he can't hit the second. Clark, you're so familiar with the college game. What's the biggest adjustment for guys coming into the pros?
I think the strength of the NBA players, Kevin, and the pace of play, and then also the number of games. I mean, that's just a lot more than what you see in college, and how you go about preparing for that type of schedule, that type of physical talent, that type of physical wear and tear is something that no college player is usually ready to handle until he goes through it.
And White kicks to Bridges. Lets it go from deep. Robinson pulls it in.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Up there for Robinson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Tell you what, I can't think of a more menacing lob threat than Robinson. He's big, he's got nice bounce, and he's physical. An ideal finisher on that play.
Pass to Bridges. There's 1:54 left to play here in the third. To the left side wing. Unable to get that one. Good D by Anunoby. Hart the pass to Brunson. At the Hart. Hart close it down.
Way too easy for Hart. This is why the defense has to push him out of the paint.
And so White will bring it up for Charlotte. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. They set the pick to the middle. Stolen by Robinson. One-on-one fast break. Bridges with it. Defended by Knipple. Brunson kicks to Bridges. outside. Knocks down the 3-ball. Hart's got 5 points so far.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside, White. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Knicks on defense. 6-point game. They set the pick. Shot clock at 5. White dishes to Bridges.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
And that time, also a missed shot. Hart the pass to Brunson. He did open as Robinson. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Heady fade by Brunson. Of course, his dad was an outstanding player. He's from a basketball-playing family. I mean, heck, you grow up in the family business of hoops. You expect to be good.
And he makes the first.
Did not take long for Brunson to force himself into the conversation of the upper echelon of NBA guards. Let's face it. I mean, he's that kind of player and leader and has produced at a high level.
And both free throws good for Brunson. There's 14 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Now Bridges. 9 points in the game so far. 1 second left. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. It's Charlotte up 4. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter. Next. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension. You got a big guy that can pass.
3 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. They've got Hart. Clarkson is out there with the chosen one. Then there's Towns. And it's Sohan in at the 4th. Strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
And they immediately are back with the dunk at the other end.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And it's in there.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
Hornets leading by 4. Pass to Diabate. To the left wing. Here's Andrews.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane, though.
Now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go. Maybe it is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Shot clock at 6. Clarkson for 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Speedy's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Out to White. Puts up a three. Boom! He jams it straight to him.
So smooth in the pick and roll. Let's see right there with the right pass.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes of passing over in the fourth. Here's the chosen one. He's covered by Ball.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And that one's good. Andrew.
And you can just see the confidence level growing with each shot that he's made. That's now 5 of 5 here in the fourth.
And, guys, in that case, his teammates should really just keep getting him the ball until he misses or cools off. Because right now, he's got it going.
Here's Salon, defended by Hart. Pass to White. Here's Andrews. Lennox pull it in. The chosen one's gotten 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's Sohan missing. Hornets leading by 6. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Pass to White. Charlotte moving the ball around. Andrew. And got it. Another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Knicks trail by 8. Here's the chosen one. Towns a screen on Ball. Sohan with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. In the corner is Clarkson. Shoots over White. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Salon. Here's Andrews. Defended by Towns. And that one's good. Andrew.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
A shot by Clarkson, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you can see the frustration on his face.
And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
White looking around. To the paint. Here's Dejounte.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Yes, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Here he goes. And it's blocked. That's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
Towns finds Clarkson. Now, Sohan. Hart outside. No good on the three.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The putback good. That's into the bucket.
He's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. Here's the chosen one. Pass to Clarkson. 5 to shoot. To stop the drought. Rebound by Andrews. Hornets leading by 14. And it's Ball in the corner. Now, here's Hart. Down low. It's stolen by White. To the middle. Another steal. Hart Brunson against White. Here's the chosen one.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for New York. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one's out.
Starting to find a rhythm from the line now as they try to cut into this deficit.
A different look for New York. Anunoby, he's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Bridges comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Clarkson. He hits both from the stripe. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Knipple. And no good. Brunson with some nice D. Bridges outside. Here's Drake. It's tipped. Outside, Ball. Bridges outside. Pass to Knipple. And the Hornets miss again. Knicks trail by 12. Drake the pass to Brunson. Here's the chosen one. Out to the wing. Towns kicks to Brunson. Rocket 6. From downtown. Rebound by Andrews.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way. There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
You know, you've got to give it to Brunson. He does not discriminate. He gives the business to whoever is guarding.
Another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Brunson the pass to Drake. It's deflected. Fast break now for Charlotte. Bridges with it. He's picked up by Anunoby.
Bridges that time being rewarded for his hustle and his awareness right there. Opportunistic score that time.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks.
Hey, yo, buddy.
And that's him there.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Charlotte leading by 12. Here's Ball. Big time and fade away.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Nice use of the glass on the finish.
He is on one right now, carrying the offense. Just keep finding it.
Got a piece of it. Oh, that was a two-hander.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills. And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty good run, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Shoot from 12. There's the jumper. Nice one.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Charlotte leading by 10.
And so this man is setting the scoring record for a game. He deserves to soak it all in.
So many great players have donned this jersey, but he's on top of them all. Here's ball. Now Miller. And the call is going to be, yes, it is an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Knicks trail by 10. 59 seconds left in the game. And they pick up the 2.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Ball. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
You know, with LaMelo, you really have a one-man offense. I mean, there's not much he can't do on this end of the court.
He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 9.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Now, Knueppel. Ball sets a screen for Knueppel. A three-pointer.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Andrews. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. The shot misses. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. And this is their first win of the group stage after losing their first 2 games.
And as it stands, it's going to be difficult for them to make it into the next round of the NBA Cup, but at least this still counts for a regular season win.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Speedy.